Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I'm coming at you with another product unboxing. Today we're going to be unboxing the Crosman Vantage NP. The NP stands for nitro piston. This is a .177 diameter pellet rifle. If you use alloy pellets, they claim that this rifle will produce up to 1,200 feet per second, again with alloy pellets. And if you're using lead pellets, they claim velocities of around 1,000. So I have an old Crosman Vantage that is the spring piston with the same similar specs and velocities, and I love it. I picked up this new nitro piston technology because they say that it's quieter, that it's easier to cock, and things of that nature. So I hope you enjoy the video today. I'm going to unbox the, again, Crosman Vantage NP. So I'll give you a quick look at the box here. This is what it looks like. Flip it around. Let's let you look at some of this stuff. This is the Crosman Vantage NP nitro piston, .177, 1,200 feet per second with alloy pellets. Pellet rifle, and on that little chart it says that you can use it for target shooting. I believe that middle one is pest control, and then maybe rabbits and things like that. So this is pretty cool. It's a brake barrel design. It's an air piston brake barrel design. So you break the barrel down and it cocks the nitro piston, and then when you release the trigger and it lets that piston fly, it has basically, for the lack of a better term, a ring around the end of it, and it creates air pressure when the piston is released. So 70% less noise. So I'm going to show you the back side here of the box. I'm trying to do it in a way where there's not any glare. You can pause at any time if you want to read this stuff. They say that this, I believe they were claiming 30% less cocking effort to break the barrel down compared to the old model. And there's some specs. Here's my screen. Okay, I was making sure because on the thing it looked like it might have been upside down. Feel free to pause. This kind of gives you a rundown of some of the critters. That just tells you all 5 categories, and this one, again, it'll do 3 of them. So let me set this on the bench and let's take a look. Okay, let's take a look. I got a little utility knife. I'm going to just cut this strip of tape here. Set that aside. And I know this thing takes up my whole bench. I'm totally aware of that. My apology for not getting the whole thing in the screen. It is a long box. It's a rifle. So first thing I notice is this little bundle right here. And in this bundle, it has a 4x32 power scope. It's a non-variable type scope. I believe it's made by Crosspoint. Don't quote me on that, but Centerpoint. I'm sorry, Centerpoint. So I pull this out. Let's set that down for a second. Here are some instruction manuals, warranty information. They give you a little rag for your scope. Real nice. Kind of cool. This is just information on the scope. Pamphlet. Kind of talks a little bit about gun safety in the scope and how to sight it in and things of that nature. And I might be showing you the Spanish side. Let's go to the English side. Again, you can feel free to pause at any moment if you want to read this stuff. I don't know how clear it's appearing on the camera, but I'll try to give it a good once over anyway. Centerpoint scope. So that's that. Go ahead and set that down. Here's the actual scope itself. It comes in a real nice bubble wrap. Good protective layer around it. I believe this is the same scope that I have on my other Crosman Vantage, and you're probably wondering, why, dude, why did you get another Crosman Vantage? I got this one again because this one has the nitro technology in it. I don't know if I got the right end or not. Kind of hard. It would be this end right here that you would look through. Probably kind of hard to tell. Yeah, this is a center point 4x32. It's a decent scope. It's not nothing to write home about, but it's decent. It has your scope ring, or excuse me, your I forget what they call these. You protect the scope, getting debris. You got an amber on one end and clear on the other. Kind of cool. If you look at my old rifle, my old Vantage, I've got the scope mounted. This is my old one. This is not a nitro piston. This is the spring piston. But that's the scope. I have the covers off here because I was sighting it in. But yeah, that's the same exact scope on my old rifle. So now let's open it up and let's see what else we have in here. Obviously you have the gun, but I'm going to hold off on that for a second. Here is an owner's manual. Comes with a little bit of paper, or excuse me, plastic around it. Let's take a look. How to cock a barrel. Basically a little thing telling you how to cock a brick barrel pellet rifle. Not that that's hard or anything, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. So this flyer basically unfolds. It's got English on one side and looks like Spanish on the back here. So I'll just kind of hold that up there for a second. You guys can again pause if you want and read. Hopefully I've got it close enough where it's clear. Trying to move slow so that I don't make it blurry on you. That way if you pause, it'll pause clear for you. So there's that. So I'm going to go ahead and take that, put that back. I'll do that later though because I don't want to bore you guys by doing that. Now let's take a look at this little box. This little box, I believe, if it's anything like my last one, this is going to be the scope mounts. There's nothing else in the box there. These are the scope rings. One thing that I noticed about the last one that was kind of funny is one of the rings had 2 Allen screws and the other one had 1. I kind of wish both of them would have had 2, but it is what it is. No big deal. These are nice, good quality rings. They fit pretty good. They also include an Allen key. I believe it's metric. So those are fairly solid. Put those back in the bag and we'll take a look at this rifle. Okay, let's open up. First thing that I feel when I pull this rifle out, I'm going to have to readjust that camera. Bear with me. Okay, I'm back. The first thing I notice is the weight of the rifle. It's got a really good heavy wood stock on it. I'm going to take this plastic off. You know, just by looking at it right now, it looks identical to my other one. It's got the green, kind of a neon green fiber optic front sight. It's kind of a plastic sight. If there was any kind of flaw on this rifle, it would be that front sight. This barrel is really solid, good heavy duty steel. Here's the rear sight. It's adjustable for windage and elevation. Feels like it's plastic, just like my other one. And then right here it says Vantage NP, nitro piston. There's a little port right there. I believe that's where you oil it. Again, just like the Vantage, it's got a nice solid rubber buttstock on it. Really good feel to it. Plastic trigger guard. The safety, when you push the safety forward, see that? It's on fire, and then when you pull the safety back towards the trigger, it's on safe. Same technology. Again, this is the model 30021. 30021.177. And then if you look at the other side right here, it says nitro piston. This is a very nice, clean, well made, good design kind of rifle. Very nice. Everything's really heavy duty. It feels very similar to a 22. Feels like a nice solid feel to it. There's where the stock is cut out, where you can cock the thing. And again, it's not a spring piston, it's a nitro piston. So to cock it, you just kind of hold it. Let me bear with me here on this camera work. Just kind of hold it against your thigh right here, and you reach up real high on the barrel. Just kind of pop it down, and you'll feel that click. Once that click happens, you will have just cocked it, and then you insert your pellet. Pellets only. Right here, .177. You don't want to put BBs in here because this is a rifled barrel. So lead pellets only, or alloy pellets. Right there. Then you have that little O-ring right there. When you close that O-ring seals. Whoops, there we go. It seals against the breech of the rifle. From there you can fire. So I'm going to push this forward. I'm just kind of looking down the sights. And that's the blast of it. That's the sound of it. That again is the Crosman Vantage nitro piston. So anyway, everybody, I want to say thank you for watching my unboxing today on this product. I hope you found the video useful. I hope you got some good information out of it today. Please feel free to like, share, comment, thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you like my content. And as always, have a beautiful day. Now I'm going to get out here with this thing. You'll probably expect to see another video with me doing some shooting on this thing. You know, if you compare it to my old, they're pretty much identical. I mean, they're the same gun. Everything's pretty much identical. Just one has the piston, the nitro piston. It's really the only difference. Same stock, same wood, same quality, same weight. And I'm expecting the same type of performance. And I really love my Crosman Vantage. It's a lot of fun. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.